How's it going, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets. I'm here with my partner Reoz, bringing you guys some NFL Monday night action. So we got my Pittsburgh Steelers and actually my mother's Indianapolis Colts playing on Monday night. Pittsburgh right now is going into Indianapolis. They're 2-point underdogs right now. Some places have it at 2.5. Honestly, it might drop down a little bit to maybe 1.5. Going Pittsburgh as still a dog, and the over/under is low at 39.5. So they're not expecting a lot of offense in this game. Two teams that don't average a lot of points per game, and two offenses that are very underwhelming so far to start the season, but there is a lot of value on the player prop board, and you can probably find the most value over here on PrizePicks. So if you're not over on PrizePicks yet, if you do want to sign up, use promo code Upstate. They're doing a deposit match, so all the way up to $100, dollar for dollar. You can do $20, $50, $75. They're actually doing a lot of cool promotions. Tuesdays is a nice time to get over on PrizePicks, especially if you're an NBA fan. They do Taco Tuesdays. They're really interactive with the community, and I highly recommend jumping over here if you're definitely into player props. You can mix and match sports as well. So a ton of people have used their promo code so far. It helps us out a ton. Thank you to everyone that's done that. So we have a Patreon as well that we do offer, and Reoz will tell you about that.
Yeah, a ton of stuff going on over on the Patreon. Like Dale said, with all the bonuses and discounts like Taco Tuesday, like Thanksgiving, we had a really great day over on the Patreon for Thanksgiving. So this is a really great time to join with Christmas right around the corner, with Christmas Day NBA, with Christmas NFL. You're going to want to sign up for the Patreon. We're handing out a ton of winners this month. We're going to carry it over to December. We lowered the price $20 to $15 a month. It is best value you will find, two for the price of one. We have been on fire giving you winners every single day. You don't want to miss out, especially when they give out those free squares. We are giving you a ton of options to pair up with those free squares, so you do not want to miss out. And especially Taco Tuesday, that's right around the corner. And just plays every single day, Monday through Sunday. You're getting 4 to 6 picks between Dal and I every single day, so you don't want to miss out. It's going to be linked in the description below, and you can also find it at patreon.com/upstate.
We'd have to get our percentage too for the month of November. It's been actually like tremendous. I remember in the beginning, maybe about halfway through November, I was sitting around 65% on my player props, and I finished the month pretty strong so far. We've definitely been hitting on two pick powers. The last couple of nights, obviously, haven't been absolutely perfect, but we're gonna battle back to end the month really strong. And we've been absolutely smashing on these island slates. If you guys have been following us for the course of the NFL season, at least for the last 6 weeks, we've been performing really well on Thursday nights and Monday nights for these player prop videos, especially over here on YouTube. So let's get right into the video, man. I got a guy for my Pittsburgh Steelers I want to get to in the rushing yards. That's going to be Najee Harris, and he's at 62.5, and I think that's really, really good value compared to what sportsbooks have it at. I've seen it as high as 64.5, and here at 62, I think that provides really good value. I have him going over 70 in this matchup against the Colts, and there's no Jalen Warren in this matchup, and as a Pittsburgh fan, I really like Jalen Warren and what he brings to the table. He's a rookie. He's very, very energetic. He comes out there and provides a nice spark to the team, but as you know, with a rookie quarterback, with Kenny Pickett, the best way to kind of get him into a rhythm is provide him with a good running game. You got to hand the ball off, and Najee to start the season hasn't been really good. To start the season, he was dealing with a foot injury, but it seems like he's healthy now. I mean, coming after watching all these games and seeing what he's been doing, especially the fact that there really was a snap count battle between him and Warren, I think Najee kind of stepped his game up. Back-to-back games with 20 attempts for Najee Harris, and back-to-back games with 90 or more rushing yards as well. And Cincinnati's obviously not a slouch when it comes to a defense to run on, and especially in a division game, it's even harder to run on Cincinnati. And right now the Colts are allowing 113.5 rushing yards per game on the ground, and I think Najee right here is a perfect opportunity for him to kind of keep this streak he's got going. And this is kind of the final stand for the Pittsburgh Steelers, whether they even have an outside shot to maybe even push for a wild card team, maybe about a 3-4% chance. At least they need a win here on Monday night to kind of get things going. But like I said, if they want to provide spark to the offense, it starts with Najee Harris. He's kind of the heart and soul of what they got going right now. So I'm going to rock with Najee here just on volume alone.
Really, I love the volume for Najee, and I also love the line at 62.5. It's not like he needs a crazy night, and with the volume, he really only needs to average about 4 or 5 carries per attempt. So that is definitely doable. Really love Najee Harris. I'm gonna jump over to receiving yards with Michael Pittman Jr., and I really love how well this team looked with their interim head coach Jeff Saturday. I think they're doing exactly what they needed to do in the beginning of the season. I love that he brought back Matt Ryan. We saw how well him and Pittman started off the season, and the big tell was they weren't getting Jonathan Taylor the amount of carries to kind of open up this offense. We saw Jonathan Taylor explode for monster yards, finally get his 20 carries, and that just helps the whole entire offense. We're going to see another really big game out of Michael Pittman Jr. I mean, he had 79 receiving yards last game, and it's going to continue in that trend. We saw early on in the season, super early on, week 1 and week 2, where he was getting over 100 yards receiving pretty much every single game, or right around that number for the first couple of weeks. It was due to the fact that Matt Ryan is the best quarterback possible on this team, and Steelers defense you can really kind of pick apart with your wide receivers. With Michael Pittman being number one guy here in this Colts offense, it is somebody they're going to target. I wouldn't be shocked if he has, one of those games where he has 11, 13 targets in this game, and at 65.5, it's a super low number where volume is going to be key here, and he is also known to rip off really big catch and run plays. So I wouldn't be shocked if he caught a nice little slant for 40, 45 yards and clipped off a really big chunk of this receiving prop.
Yeah, as a Steelers fan, Pittman scares me in this game as well. I mean, especially if we're playing man, Pittman can beat us over the top, at any given time. But he's versatile, especially, he can pick apart any defense, and he's so big. He can definitely. We have some shorter cornerbacks as well. We are banged up back there, anyways. I mean, anyone from top to bottom, even Mika Fitzpatrick's even banged up. It's definitely been not a good season coming to the Steelers secondary, and it seems like every receiver is having a good game back there, and Pittman, no doubt, might as well go to the guy that's going to get the most amount of volume. So I love Pittman here at 65.5, and that's going to be it for us. We're going to take over on both these guys. And I think these guys are really two really good plays on this board. There's a lot of other value, and I think we're going to be getting to these guys as well and have a really good night on the Patreon as well. So I like these two players. You can punch them in however you would like, whether you like doing 2-pick powers, you're chasing that 10x with 4 picks, or you're trying to go to 25x with 6. I think there's ability to kind of do that on this slate as well. You can mix and match sports with NBA. For an NBA guy, we're going to be doing an NBA video. We usually drop that around 1 o'clock, 1:30 Eastern time. So go check that one out if you are watching this one later into the day on Monday. So thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good Monday, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.